Hey, good morning, everybody. This is a little video vlog for y'all. A little bit late for work. Got up early, left the gym late. Anyways, so some of you know, a lot of you don't know. I tried, attempted, failed 75 hard challenge. October, November, and failed in Christmas. But the big thing I was doing why I did it was to take a break from drinking. And I made about 60 some days not drinking, and then kind of documented the process along the way. And I got a lot more feedback on that specific aspect of what I've been doing with posting on social media, doing a podcast, on this journey to connect and network with as many people, provide inspiration, motivation, shit like that. The stuff that got a lot of, I guess, private comments or interest was the not drinking stuff, in the sense of somebody who may not on the outside look like they have a problem with alcohol, meaning they don't get shit-faced blackout drunk every night. They just drink alcohol more than a little bit on a regular basis, 4 or 5 drinks, 5 to 7 days a week. Nothing absurd, nothing crazy, nothing where you are hungover every day and you're missing a bunch of work and you can't function, but enough where you're not living your best life. And I talked about that, and I think a lot of people resonate with it. People DM me, people are like, hey, you want to get sober? Talk to me. People said, hey, I'm in the same boat. I don't like that I feel like I have to drink everywhere I go and how much it's part of my social life. And it helped me hinder back, and there's some inspiration in there. So when January came around and I was on the drinking again, I slipped back into the old habits. I thought I'd be moderate 1 or 2 times a week, but it was really still that 5 to 7 times a week, with a few little bit heavier drinking nights here and there, especially if there was a industry event or something like that. So February comes along and I'm still getting a lot of feedback, still get a lot of interest on the not drinking thing. And I feel personally like I'm not living my best life when I drink, and I'm not setting an example of inspiration if I say, hey, you know, you don't have to drink to have fun, and then I'm out having drinks and stuff like that. But I guess where I'm going with this is I'm not sure that I'm ready to say I'm going to never drink again. I don't feel that right now. I feel like it's still a part of me. It's still something I enjoy. It's just, it happens too frequently, and moderation hasn't been something I've been able to master yet. So I've been on this like kick of a few days off, have a few drinks, and then try to restart. But throughout February, I started talking to more people about this. I came across a discovery coach who specializes in this, what she calls gray area drinking, where it's not really a problem, but it's not really not a problem. And then my friend Michelle, who y'all know if you're in the building industry, who's going all of 2020 without alcohol to just prove a point that you can do it. And I just feel like I need to be more aware of my struggle with this and my inspiration that this may provide to not utilize drinking. And I just, you know, part of it is just I hate that word sober, like being sober. Like, are you being boring? Are you being zero fun? Are you don't have a problem? You don't need to not drink. But it does impact us. It does depress us. Alcohol is a depressant, and if you struggle with anxiety and depression, it can exacerbate it. Is that a word? I don't know, but it can make it a bigger issue when you deal with it. And then when you come off of it, it can, you know, flip-flop with it. But the one thing too that I noticed is when I wasn't drinking, I just felt so much more alive, so much more energy with other aspects of my life, that things were, I don't know, just felt like clearer. My purpose felt clearer. My energy levels felt clearer. And I felt like I was living a better version of my life when I stopped drinking. So, you know, part of it for me is like, I identify myself as a drinker. I've had other vices in the past that I conquered, and one of them was smoking cigarettes, because I never felt like I was a smoker, and it disgusted me, and I hated myself for doing it. But when I just decided, hey, enough is enough, I'm not going to do it anymore, I didn't smoke anymore, quit smoking, and haven't looked back on it. And I think about that too. Like, I like the taste of alcohol. I like the way a beer tastes. I like the way wine tastes. I like the way whiskey tastes. But I also used to like the way Pepsi Cola tasted. I used to drink that shit all the time. That was my jam. And now I am disgusted by it. I think it tastes nasty and too sugary and too sweet, and I don't crave that drink anymore. So I'm sure I can get past the craving for the flavor of alcohol. Anyways, I don't know where this is going. I just wanted to kind of put this out there that I'm still in this place of discovery with myself and my relationship with alcohol, and trying to get past it. Something that I can handle and manage, where I feel okay with myself, whether it's complete zero abstinence or 100% abstinence, or maybe there's moderation, whatever that may be. But I feel a bit of an obligation that I need to continue this journey and continue this message, because I don't think a lot of people, a lot of y'all are struggling with, hey, do I need this crutch? I used to think of it as like an enhancement, like, hey, I need to be enhanced so I can go socialize a little bit better. But sometimes I feel like it's just FOMO, fear of missing out on what's the next big crazy thing. And the alcohol, to a point, it, you know, lubricates your personality a little bit, but past a certain point, you know, you're like, oh man, I was a little bit obnoxious. Oh, I said some stupid shit last night. Nothing crazy, nothing that's like gonna, you know, be devastating to your life, but enough where you just go, that's not me. I didn't feel like I was in control of my decisions. So I'm gonna continue this path of trying to stay, you know, live my best life, which for me, I think it needs to be quite a bit more moderation and staying off the sauce as much as possible. And in the right circumstances, you know, ask myself a question. If I'm at this thing that alcohol is present, do I need it or do I want it? Why would I want to consume it? And if it's not really a good reason for myself, that could be a good reason for you, different reasons for different folks, then just stay away from it. And for me, I look at it as, you know, could I get by without drinking? Would people even notice if I wasn't drinking at this event? And the answer is usually no. Nobody noticed, nobody give a shit, so why do it? And that, I think that's going to conclude the vlog for now. It's long enough. Thoughts on that. Hopefully you guys, this is something you want to reach out to me about, and tell me a little bit about your struggles, or if you were looking for help, maybe I can connect you to some people that specialize in this stuff. You know, you don't have to keep it in and bottle in yourself. I think when we're a bit more open, how we're feeling, we'll realize we're not all in the same boat. We're not all doing this alone, that there are people in the same boat as you, and then there's people that would love to reach out and help you. So with that, I'm gonna let you go. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Take care.